She's looking for you. She's looking for you.
Who and Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side.
Stop!
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So, Michael on spring break?
Forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Watson. As he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going for it. It's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. 20.
What's you doing up there?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
2
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Oh, why did I move?
Completion over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They were good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Right.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Now, let me close my
He
door.
looks like one of those guys.
And lock my door. Lock it. Because you should never open it. You don't know who out there. You don't know who came in here.
The line of scrimmage once again to 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Who's that, Aaron? Oh, that's Dad?
shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage?
Maybe sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
Right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Line of scrimmage against the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Watson underneath for Miller. Miller with first down and more. And all the way down to the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger.
Ace, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man open. Touchdown.
Stop, baby.
Will Fuller.
I like it.
5-yard touchdown.
You pop her in the butt.
Have taken the early lead.
Tell her, come here. When she do that, pop her in the butt. Say no.
What is that? What's that, Piggy?
He trying to call her.
What type of call is that? Where is heart, baby?
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra
Tell her be
point.
good. Say be good, girl. Huh? My car? I think it is in the top.
No, it's
Extra
your
point by
backpack.
Fairbairn up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I got money. Hold on, let me get the card. What you need your backpack for?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 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 Come on, come on.
Take it just in case it's not going to come.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
That's what I want right there. Make you pass the ball. 2nd and 17. Pass the ball. He was disturbing.
Play action. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I don't know why you ran that play. I already know that play coming. I don't know why you ran
to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot
That's
of
your bread and butter right there. You stole my bread and butter.
First and 10, Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Huh?
Demaryius Thomas, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans will extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the... Important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? Between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Stafford. Whoosh. And he'll run.
Situation. Sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You just had a good run. You went right away from it.
Watson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Miller with 1st down and more. Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. eluding the pressure right.
I should just threw to the running back as soon as I hiked it. I was trying to play around with you a little bit. I should just threw the touchdown
for a loss of 6. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Come back.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. He's getting it.
Oh, my God.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd
Too much time, man.
pass of this
Too much time
first
to pass.
half. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
You gotta click into it. Or they're not gonna do it for you.
Up and good. And it's now 21-0. Fairbairn now.
They're there, but you gotta click into it. Pick it up.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work. And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's
I hit the shit out of you.
Zach Cunningham with a pick. 6 yards on the return.
Hey, I hit him hard.
They've got the football back. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who's being exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nikel Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation. When I saw it live, I thought it was a bit.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and the Texans will extend their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
You said you suck?
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Tell him to look at the TV screen.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Andre Howe.
What the fuck was that?
The interception.
Like he said, here you go.
Continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Back to throw, Watson. Trying to improvise. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Ziggy Ansah.
Now I was telling you, look at the TV screen.
And that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
He got no quick.
Now Watson.
Oh, shit.
He gets to him again. Ezekiel Ansah in
Trying to play
there
us.
again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
You said what?
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
This is getting a little closer so we can go for it.
Now it's Watson. Now he's flushed out right. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Should have picked. Nobody was over there.
Thing makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Blitzer?
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flush to his right. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
What the hell, man? What the hell? Listen, you like Josh when he was playing you. Every pass is a pick.
In enemy territory at the 42.
Oh my God. What were you doing?
On first down, Watson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ziggy Ansah in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? And Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big
I don't know why he's spying me. That's why I got all this time to
First
pass.
half already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
This one we were right here. I want you to blitz.
Throwing again is Watson. And
When he dropped it?
It's incomplete.
He should have caught that.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in.
Run his asshole.
Houston. Lamar Miller in the final seconds of the first half.
So why didn't you blitz this?
Continue to pour it on.
That's one of the better examples of
I said, why didn't you blitz?
Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
You gotta get some points on the
That'll be
board.
taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Look.
That's fielded in the end zone.
She on her way back. She at the store.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays?
You lucky fucker.
If they felt they had something going, they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Stafford to the former Seahawk Wilson for Lions first. On first down, it's Stafford. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 22!
Out of the gun, Stafford. And my goodness, another interception.
I'm good at baiting you, man. I am so good at baiting.
Return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, we have a second, Charles. The Patriots, of course,
I just leave him open for a second, act like I'm covering somebody else.
KC in the AFC title game, great game, but you know, the Patriots.
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game,
he was doing so good. He's throwing it underneath.
To use that for your own motivation. He said no comment because they know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. I think it really started with their first playoff game this year.
I got 73 yards rushing.
I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. Everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And he's going to have a first down.
I'm just going to throw right into that blitz. Right when you blitz, I'm going to throw the ball.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Something to think about.
But I don't sound too rah-rah on that
one. 34-0.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Down! Green, the line! Green, the line! Come back, come back!
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down.
Oh, he dropped
complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. This is Miller. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Watson now to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. He's back to the 24.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
I just did tackle.
On 2nd down, here's
It's
Watson.
hard stuff.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
I'm not letting you score. You try your hardest to get up out of there. He ran that spin move.
Understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. You got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in Rose in 1959, 58, 59. That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Amici. The Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the.
And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
What are you doing?
Back out to midfield.
Simba.
They had something
What are you
break
doing?
that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left.
Dude, what's up?
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
They know what the other kids do. That's an A-Rap.
That's following the sack. They'll come up here on the second down and 12.
No, I said it's you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's sour. It's more Hey, you don't need to
That's
your thing.
Who the hell is that?
They'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Who's that running the ball?
Artificially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
How did he get in the game? That's what I want to know.
From the gun, here's Watson.
CC.
Flushed out right. They will switch ends as time is running in this 3rd quarter of play.
He said he dropped it.
Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter of the Texans send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Lions now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys will save short.
How many usually picks do I have?
50-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
It was a grown-ass man style.
From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, he stays on. Dancing to his left. Fuller brings it in over the middle. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. And this play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Watson on first down. Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown.
I'm going to keep it 0.
That's cool.
He just moved that one well to the left, and no good.
We need towels. We need floors like this. Okay? We have these kids going back to back or a year later.
That's the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we had a tough patch. This two shall pass, this two shall pass, and if I kept out in the road.
Oh my God! I can read you like a book, man. That's not fast enough. I jumped it. I jumped it. I just stopped him. I jumped in front of him. I just snatched the ball out of his
time in the driver's seat. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play.
I see you got that spy out there.
You'd have to think on
He's spying.
down there.
He's spying.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more.
I was going to keep sitting in the pocket. Throw a touchdown pass.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Leading the pressure right. He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It don't matter.
95 receiving yards.
It's a catch. That's a catch.
Still throwing the football here.
You got both feet in.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson flush to his right.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, out of bounds at the 1. That was no user. There was no goddamn user. You know, how you user if you chasing me?
Panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27.
This has got to be your record for picks.
Sometimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it, try to create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
He's wide open.
Old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
One man in the backfield. That's Miller. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 4th down, Watson. Texans use the short.
You supposed to make me uncomfortable.
As they cash in for 6. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
You got to get back to the drawing board,
in the
man.
4th quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
You should have been on. You should have been on. Put your
taking about 7
backup quarterback.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I mean, you say that every year.
Now on this drive, after what happened on the last one,
We go to the Super Bowl.
get the quarterback some bounce.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to Galladay. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 40.
Brandon, offensively,
Right there. Right there.
trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here.
You know, I got 47 points. Who?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They'll run it now. Here we go. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
To throw on 3rd down. Yeah. The Lions pressure. He's brought down.
Come on.
I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not
Come on, Joe Webb.
There's no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw the opportunity, saw that, and he took it.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
He tried to hit stick me.
Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles.
But you know, that's
against
right.
Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Another box right there. The Charger phone fans. The box, brother. The Charger phone. It's your mom. It goes with iPad. You don't buy one for the Rumble. No, you can use free anything, but they come with what?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Thomas barreling ahead. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
You got to click into it. You had all that time to click into it.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double and triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Come on, Joe Webb. I got Joe Webb in the game, sir.
On the first down completion.
He making plays.
Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before, getting his feet.
And they are going to score again.
I knew you read it, but I knew you were going to overplay it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to throw it anyway.
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
I knew you was going to go straight for that hit stick.
Icing on the cake, if you will. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Simba, Joe Webb got a touchdown pass and Matthew Stafford that has 0.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Stafford on first down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Stafford looks to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Stafford on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Double, double. 21. Set. 180. Zebra.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Ready? 180. Give me radar.
One last throw here for Stafford. And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I told you he wasn't going to score.
The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt, the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is. What an accomplishment.
I told you this is going to be just like the Josh game.
But as a full team,
and you're not going to score.
That goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
You went playing hard because you knew it was over at the second quarter. It was over with. Got you, bro.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of
14
the NFL
takeaways.
EA Sports. For more, check us out
14.
at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
Hey, broadcast it. I said broadcast it. The radio site. You already in the game? Damn. You about to lose. So you know you're 3 games away from 500?